Welcome to Card Corner. These are the cards, that's the corner. Today is day number 11 on our advent calendar of trading cards that Mrs. Corner graciously got for us this year. And we're going to be opening these Series 2 Star Trek 1991 25th Anniversary 12 official full color trading cards for Star Trek, the original TV series. We've got Scotty here helping out Mr. LaForge, hanging out in the corner with us today. We're going to see who we open. It's one of these stretchy bag ones. All right, and we got the Vulcan Lirette. Mr. Spock playing a lyre, Vulcan lyre. Could it be that coaxing music from this beautifully crafted instrument is Mr. Spock's outlet for emotional expression and stress relief? Most humans would find the task of playing it anything but relaxing, because while this unusually melodic instrument combines the sounds of a harp, lute, sitar, and violin, it also combines the challenges of each and requires extreme dexterity to play it at all. Perhaps the crew member most appreciative of Mr. Spock's skill on the lyrette is Lieutenant Uhura herself, an accomplished player of the Terran lyre. The origins of the Vulcan lyrette are unknown. The instrument has been part of Vulcan culture for ages. Wow, it's $2.99. There's a lot in this set, eh? And I got a card of some television credits of the different episodes that show who the writers, directors, and producers were, as well as the air date for the episode. I was more of the movies kind of fan than the TV show. And we've got the Origins of Star Trek card. It looks like that's probably Gene Roddenberry with William Shatner there. In the early 1960s, Gene Roddenberry envisioned a new television series that would deal with current social issues, but he went far beyond the days of the 20th century. Roddenberry pieced together a futuristic series which was based upon a fantastic voyage throughout the galaxy, yet which dealt with human conflicts that transcended time. He called that vision Star Trek. Desilu Studios put up the money for 3 pilot scripts, and The Cage was produced as a pilot. The Cage eventually aired as part of the 2-part The Menagerie. NBC rejected the show as too cerebral, but then for the first time in television history, commissioned a second pilot and gave Roddenberry a second chance. Samuel Peebles' Where No Man Has Gone Before was then produced. NBC accepted the second pilot, and the mission of the USS Enterprise was underway. That's cool. I like the tidbits on the back there, as well as the background photos. I always think production photos are neat. The Nacelles. So I guess this is about the engines of the Enterprise. I'm not going to read all the cards. Take too long. The Ultimate Computer. Alright, it's just about a time where the computer went haywire. Journey to Babel. Got some funky aliens here. Talking to William Shatner. Transporting ambassadors. All right. It's a corridor. card. We got a card for the hallway. It's a new one. The saucer-shaped command section of the USS Enterprise is 11 decks thick at the center. Most of these decks are built around a series of concentric circular corridors which provide access to the wide variety of facilities and equipment carried aboard the ship. Among the facilities located in the command sector are the bridge, science labs, crew living quarters, transporter rooms, sick bay, main computer core, impulse engines, and phaser banks. Little information about the ship. I think that's pretty funny, actually. Plato's stepchildren. I guess that's about a specific episode. When they're on Platonius. They use their mind to move stuff in that one. Or so it says on the back here. Requiem for Methuselah. I forget what he was. Methuselah is a biblical character, but I can't remember what he was all about right now. An immortal who had lived on Earth as Da Vinci, Brahms, and many other influential figures. It's quite the plot device. We got the Paradise Syndrome. Got lots of information about the specific episodes. A piece of the action. I like that. Leonard Nimoy dressed as Al Capone with Dr. McCoy there. On isolated Iodia, Captain Kirk and a landing party discover that the highly imitative natives have repatterned themselves after a history book left by the visiting Federation ship 100 years before, Chicago mobs of the 20s. The contamination of Iodia's culture is irreversible, so Kirk and the crew play along in good humor and with impressive displays of starship muscle eventually unite the most influential gangsters under a constructive world government. But as the USS Enterprise departs, Kirk wonders how to tell Starfleet that the Iodians expect to pay an annual piece of the action to their absent gang lord, the Federation, and McCoy's discovery that he left behind his communicator also makes food for thought. Will the next Federation group to visit the Iotians find technological giants? I think that's probably my favorite card. Here we've got Hypo Spray. Integral part of Dr. McCoy's sophisticated medical tools, the Hypo Spray is used to administer a wide variety of life-saving pharmaceuticals. Unlike 20th century hypodermics, the Hypo Spray employs a pinpoint aerosuspension spray, which permits the medication to be delivered subcutaneously or intravenously without the use of needles to penetrate the patient's skin. Among the more remarkable prescriptions available to the 23rd century physicians are codrazine, a life-saving but sometimes dangerous stimulant, benzosidrine, used to treat certain cardiac conditions, and hydronalin, used to treat radiation poisoning. All right, that's the last card. I think my favorite cards were a piece of the action and the corridor card. If you want to trade for any of these cards, the information for how to do that is on the About page of the YouTube channel. Let me know what your favorite card is, and I'll see you guys next time. Star Trek 1991 25th anniversary. Take it easy.